Okay, in this lesson we're going to look at the honorific ending
네.
for verbs. So this is not used to talk about myself. Right?
아니요.
So this is used to talk about other people.
네, 네.
So in our first example here, Robert, what does it say?
탐이 학교에 가요.
Okay, that is not the honorific ending, right? So our honorific ending would be 세요
네.
or 으세요.
네.
Again, depending on whether it's a final vowel or a final consonant.
네.
In the first one we say 탐이 학교에 가요. This is kind of a regular, casual,
네.
polite ending,
네.
right? So the verb is 가다,
to go.
to go. And when I conjugate the verb,
네.
I can say 가요.
네.
Okay.
그래서 verb conjugation은 나중에 할 거지만
Yeah.
여기서는 하여간 요가 이제 polite sentence.
Okay. Yeah, so we will focus on
네.
verb conjugation later. But yeah, just the yo, as we've mentioned before, it makes your sentence polite.
네.
Right? So to say yo at the end of your sentence, or even yo at the end of a word,
네.
makes it more polite
네.
in Korean. Okay, so in this case, we're saying Tom is
학교, school,
okay.
에, to, 가요.
Okay. So Tom is going to school.
네.
Tom is going to school.
네.
So Tom이
네.
학교에 가요.
네.
So in this case, E, what is E doing?
이는 subject marker예요.
Subject marker. Okay.
네. 두 개 있어요.
Right. So in the case of Tom, our final letter here is the consonant, the M sound in Korean.
네.
So it says Tom-이.
네.
But in my case, if my name is Edward,
네. 에드워드 가.
okay, so the
에드워드 C 가.
okay. So if it ends in a vowel or a vowel sound, you get ga at the end.
네.
Okay, so the subject marker. So Tom-이 학교에 가요, and 에 again,
to.
Okay. Our next example?
선생님이 학교에 가세요. 선생님이 학교에 가세요.
Okay. So in this case, we're talking about our teacher.
네.
This is more honorific. So
네.
Tom, maybe Tom is my friend. I don't feel like I really have to honor Tom that much.
네.
I can be more casual in my speech.
네.
But when I say 선생님이 학교에 가세요, the sentence is saying the same thing.
네.
But because it's my teacher, I say 가세요.
네. 그래서 요게 verb stem이에요.
Yeah.
여기도 이제 same verb stem.
Right. Same verb,
그래서,
가다,
네,
same verb stem. Okay.
네. 그래서 거기다가 근데 여기 칸스는 없어요. 그럼 just 세요.
Okay.
칸스는 있으면 으세요.
Okay.
네.
Yeah, so again, it's the same verb, 가다, for 가요, and for 가세요. And because there is a vowel at the end
네.
of the verb stem, we just add 세요.
네.
Maybe can we look at an example where we would use
네.
으세요?
뭐 여기 이것처럼 읽다 그러면 여기 이제 이렇게 해서 to read
To
읽다.
read, yeah.
근데 칸스는 있어요. 그러면 이렇게. 그래서 여기 칸스는 vowel in between.
Right.
네.
Okay, so 읽다, to read,
네.
we cut off the ending, and it becomes 읽으세요.
네,
Okay.
읽으세요.
Again, because of this consonant at the end of the verb stem. How about if I'm talking about Tom,
네.
I'm not going to use the honorific ending, so I still want to talk about Tom reading something.
네.
What would that look
그러면
like?
이제 이렇게 읽어요.
Right.
근데 to understand to do this, it's a verb conjugation, right? So we can do that later.
Okay.
네.
All right. All right. So we won't worry about that right now.
Right.
One thing I do want to ask you about, though, Robert, we have so Tom-이, 선생님이,
네.
선생님이. So we had E and ga.
네.
In previous lessons, we've also seen 은 and 는.
네.
So when I say I,
네.
저는.
네.
What's the difference there?
네. 그래서 이제 저는 그러면 there are other people together with you.
Yeah.
근데 you are introducing yourself,
Okay.
specifying yourself. 그러면 이제 은는 그런데 여기서는 지금 탐을 처음으로 탐에 대해서 처음 말하는 거예요.
Okay. So the first time we mentioned Tom,
네네.
we would say Tom-이.
그렇죠.
Okay.
거기 탐은 그러면 한국 사람 거기에 탐 말고 다른 사람이 있는 것 같아요.
Okay. So to specify that we're talking about Tom, we say Tom-이, especially the first mention.
네네.
In the first mention.
네.
So again, if I were to say Tom-은,
네. 그러면 거기 다른 사람 중에 탐을 하나 이렇게 다른 사람은 다른 데 가요. 근데 탐은 학교에 가요. 이렇게.
Okay, so to specify, to pick Tom out of the bunch,
네네.
and to say, okay, well, Tom is going to school.
네네.
So out of a group of people.
네. 베티는 집에 가요. 베티
Okay.
is going home.
Right.
Tom is going to school. 그러면 탐은 이렇게 가요.
Okay, so
근데
it's really
여기서는
to stress or to emphasize
네,
kind
네.
of a specific case.
네.
Okay,
근데 여기서는 다른 사람 없어요.
yeah.
그러니까 only Tom here. 그러니까 그리고 first time talking about him. 그럼 탐이 이렇게.
Okay, so when I don't have to worry about specifying Tom
네,
out of
네.
a group of people,
네, 네.
Tom-이.
네. 네.
And the first mention of him,
네.
Tom-이.
네.
Okay.
그리고 이제 if you talk about him again, like he's wearing a hat or 뭐 그러면 탐은 모자를 쓰고 있어요. 이렇게 돼요.
Okay,
그다음부터는.
so following mentions,
Yeah,
I would use Tom.
그러면 이제 now you are talking about the same person who you already talked about.
Okay,
그러니까 like there is a house on the hill.
yeah.
The houses. 이렇게.
Right, right, right. Yeah, so similar to in English when we say, oh, there's a dog, the dog has
네.
white hair,
네.
fur, right? Okay.
네.
So, okay. Yeah, that's easy to understand. All right, so same thing with the teacher.
네,
선생님이 학교에 가세요.
네.
If I were to say 선생님은, it's more stressing
네, 네.
teacher out of a group.
네, 네.
Or the first mention, 선생님이, 선생님은 afterwards.
네.
Okay. So we've got,
그리고
yeah.
그리고 이제 이게 honorific이잖아요. 그럼 요것도 사실은 honorific subject marker 있어요. 이렇게 깨서.
계속. Okay. So instead of saying 선생님이, 선생님께서.
깨서. 그러면 아주 very respectful.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, I don't see this very often
No.
in Korean. So,
근데 많이 써요, 사실은.
yeah,
네.
still use it quite
네.
often.
네. 그러니까
Okay.
어른들 또 아이들이 조그만 아이들이
Yeah.
선생님에서 말할 때
Okay. So children talking to their teacher
네.
or using honorific terms
네.
talking to their teacher or with adults. Okay. So we've got some different examples here. So let's say I am not going to school. Let's say I am going home.
저는 집에 가요.
Okay.
or 탐이 집에 가요. 이렇게.
Okay. So 집 means
집,
home.
탐이 집에 가요.
So all I have to change 학교 for
집.
집.
네.
And I still use 에.
네.
Okay. So 탐이 집에 가요. Okay. Or 선생님이
집에 가세요.
Okay. 백화점. What is that?
department store.
Okay. So Lotte department store or
네.
Hyundai department store.
네.
So let's say Tom is going to the department store.
탐이 백화점에 가요.
Okay. Again, all I have to change is 학교 for 백화점.
네.
I still use 에.
네.
And the teacher?
선생님이 백화점에 가세요.
Okay. Good. Those are just a couple of examples of places that
네.
people go and how to talk about people going there.
네, 네.
So our honorific,
세요, 세요.
으세요 and 세요, and just our kind of polite,
네.
casual.
네.
So 가요.
네. 그래서 식당,
Yeah.
레스토랑 가면 to come 오다, right?
Yep.
어서 오세요.
어서 오세요, right? Right. So yeah, going into a store or to a restaurant, you'll
네.
often hear the staff welcome
네.
customers with 어서 오세요.
네.
So 오다 오세요.
네.
오세요.
오세요.
Right? Okay.
그리고 이거 에돈 쌤 알아요?
Yeah. So this is to sit. 앉다. Right.
네.
So in English, in Korean, honorific,
네.
I would say 앉으세요. Right.
좋아요.
Because of the final consonant sound or
네.
final consonant here, we add 으세요.
앉으세요.
앉으세요.
여기 앉으세요.
Right.
여기.
So again, maybe in a restaurant as well, after they've welcomed customers, they'll say, "Oh, you can sit here." So 여기 앉으세요.
여기
or
앉으세요.
저기 앉으세요. Right. Sit over there. Okay.
네.
We looked at this verb already.
네,
So 읽다, to
네.
read.
네. 근데 선생님, 한국 식당에는 그 웨이팅 에어리아 별로 없어요.
Yeah.
그러니까
Yeah.
들어가면 그냥 가서 자리 찾아서
Yeah.
앉아요.
Yeah. So going to Korean restaurants, there's not usually a waiting area. It's just kind of you walk in
네.
and you sit down,
네.
right? If there's place.
네, 네, 네.
You can wait outside, I think.
네.
Okay. So again, our honorific endings, we've got another example down here.
그러니까 이거 으세요는 it's for general verbs.
General verbs.
네.
Here's our special
이거
verb.
이제 to be.
To be. Right?
네.
So
그래서
ida, in previous lessons we've seen examples with ida.
네.
So when I say 에드워드이에요,
네.
or we saw before 선생님이에요.
네. let's say I'm introducing my teacher to someone else.
Yeah.
제 선생님이세요.
이세요.
네.
Okay. So again, only for talking about other people.
네.
So 이세요. So still the ida verb. So I'm talking about my mom in the first sentence here.
네. 어머니는 topic marker.
Yep.
So we are talking about mom, not other people.
Okay.
There are other people there.
Right.
그러니까 어머니는 선생님 is to be is 이다. 그러니까 이세요.
Okay.
여기 받침 있어요. 그러면 이세요.
Okay. So again, singling out my mother from the group.
네.
So 어머니는
네.
선생님이세요.
네.
So 이세요, honorific form of ida.
네.
Okay. So I'm saying my mother is a teacher.
네.
Okay.
아버지는 의사세요.
Okay. So instead of my mother now, 아버지, which is father.
Father.
So to specify my father is
의사, doctor, 세요.
okay. So my father is a doctor.
네.
Again, just because of the ending. So 선생님, we have a consonant ending, and 의사, doctor, we have a vowel ending. So instead of 이세요,
네.
we just say 세요.
네.
Okay.
의사세요.
Okay.
네.
All right. So
그러면 어머니는 선생님이세요. 아버지는 의사세요. 그러면 maybe 또는 이거 아세요?
yeah,
네.
yeah. This is complicated enough in Korean.
네.
So to talk about your brothers and your
네.
sisters, age is very important.
네.
So if my brother is older than me,
네.
or
형.
even just a friend who's older than
네.
me, a male friend who's older than me,
네, 네.
hyung, right?
형.
So I do have an older brother, so I can say I have one hyung, right?
아하, 네.
So I would be using the honorific endings to
네.
talk about my brother because
네.
he's older than me.
네.
So for men, hyung
형,
for an
형은?
older brother, 누나 for older sister,
네.
okay? And for women,
오빠, older brother, 언니, older sister.
right?
네.
Okay. So it depends. If you're a man, you only really have to worry about these.
네.
If you're a woman, you have to worry about these.
네.
Okay. So again, older brother.
네.
If you're a woman, 오빠. Older sister, 언니.
언니. 네.
Okay.
그래서 my brother is a teacher. 형, 이건 칸스는 있어요. 형은 선생님이세요.
Okay.
근데 이에요 is fine as well. Because if the age gap is not that big, 그러면 이에요 is fine as well.
Okay. So this is just really
네.
polite,
네,
or
네.
the honorific is really showing respect.
네, 네.
Okay.
네.
So 형은 선생님이세요. 형은 선생님이에요.
이에요.
Okay. And for 누나,
누나는 이제 칸스는 없어요.
yeah.
누나는 선생님이에요. Or 누나는 선생님이세요. She's like maybe 10 years older than you.
Right.
그러면
Okay.
이세요.
Yeah. Like we've mentioned before, age in Korean culture is very important.
네.
You can see that in the language
네,
and
네.
how we speak to different
네.
people depending on
네.
their
그래서-
age and our age.
그래서 만났을 때 age, 나이 물어요.
Yeah, that's very, very common, especially the first time you meet somebody in Korea, they ask your age.
네.
I think in Western culture, it's a little
아니죠.
rude, or
네.
I mean, we don't worry about it so much
네,
because
네.
it doesn't matter as much,
네.
you know, in terms of language that we'll use,
네.
how polite we have to be, how formal.
네.
Yeah.
네.
Okay, so again, these are all of our examples for honorific speech in Korean.
네. 네. honorific sentence
Sentence
ending.
ending, verb
네.
ending.
verb ending.
Okay.
네.